this is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and I wanted to give you some information on the true nodes today. And what is a true node? It's where you need to go in your life, where you're, where you're meant to go, where you're meant to carry out in life, depending on the house it's in and depending on the sign it's in. So I'm going to be going through all the North Node information and the signs that they're in. That should help you out. But I want you to know that when you watch these videos, watch the video for the house it's in, and then watch the video for the sign it's in, because that's going to give you another meaning. So you're going to have to combine them a little bit, okay? So I'm going to give you an example. My North Node is in the 5th house, okay? And it's in Capricorn. Well, the 5th house represents Leo, okay? So what this means is, you know, I'm meant to do something creative in my life, and I may be known for it, but it also means that I'm going to do this independently. Like, I'm not going to count on anybody else, because Capricorn is like you're doing it by yourself, you know? And Capricorn is also very serious, you know? It would mean that, you know, I would want to do something, and what I find fun can be quite serious and, you know, job-like. You know, I could probably find fun in a job or something. But, you know, it depends, you know, where this is in, you know, and you have to look at the ruler to your 5th house too and find where that's in. So, like, my 5th house, you know, is Capricorn. So that shows that could have kids, not at all, or later in life. And then it also shows, and then I'm looking, okay, well, if I'm supposed to do something creative in life, well, what is it in? Well, the ruler to my 5th house is in the 10th. It's in the Saturn's in my 10th. So it says that I would be doing something in my career that would make me known for something. So that's just a little. And let's say you have your North Node in the 5th house, but it's in a different sign, like Libra. You know, you're going to be creative probably with a partner. And you got to find where Venus is to give you more information on a partner doing what, you know? So you got to look at that. Or if the ruler to your 5th house is also in the 5th house, then maybe you'll be known for children. Maybe you're going to have gifted kids. Anyway, this is just a little spin on it. And I just wanted to let you know that there's more than just the house placement. You got to look at the sign too. So you'll probably be watching 2 videos for this. All right, well, this is a little intro, and I hope you kind of understand where I'm going with this. If you have questions, just put them below. I will try to get back to you. I also work and do readings, so I can do what I can, you know. Anyway, I hope this is helpful for you, and here come the videos. Hi, this is Laura from LiveVisions.com, and I just wanted to give you a little information today about what does it mean to have your true node or your in Vedic astrology, it's called Rahu. What does it mean when it's in your 1st house? Or Aries. But if it's in your 1st house, it means that in a past life, you may have been more concerned about your partner. And you may have always put your partner first. So in this life, when you try to do that, you're not getting the results you want. And it can create sort of a codependent kind of relationship where you're giving and giving and giving to this partner, but you're not getting the giving back. So in this life, your goal is to be more independent, discover what it is you want, start to become assertive, stick up for the things you want. You know, I want to say meeting partners come easy to you, because in a past life, it's like that's what it was. You have a knack for attracting partners, but keeping them is, you may find yourself unsatisfied, or what am I doing? Well, this aspect shows that you may have sort of self-defeating behaviors that you do in relationships that may, you know, make you more codependent, or stay in something that is really not good for you because you feel like, well, maybe if I do something a little more for this person, this will get better. But in all reality is, you have to figure out more of who you are and what you really want, and start to put boundaries and realize that you're going to be okay without that person. You know, you don't really necessarily need a relationship to feel good or to feel independent, you know. So what this is, to, what you're working toward is independence. And what you're working toward is releasing the need to always feel like you have to be with somebody or that you have to partner. Also, it's becoming, once you start to become independent, and realize that you don't need to depend on anybody and you could do things on your own, you're going to start to see that the right people start coming into your life. But I want to say, it's not that you have any shortage of partnerships or that you can't meet anybody. I just feel that this aspect is showing that you may feel like you're always giving, putting the other person first, but you want them to put you first. And it's not happening. So, and I'm kind of not explaining this, but in a past life, you were all about the 7th house, which is partnerships, and you always put the partner first. So it's kind of like, I guess, a habit, it's something that you're used to doing. So in this life, you may find that you're going to have to put you first. And not in a selfish way, but in a way that, a healthy way. Maybe you're giving, and your partner's not giving back. You may feel like, well, maybe if I give more or maybe I do more, this partner will treat me better. And that's not things will finally start to change for you when you start to change yourself and how you look at yourself and value yourself. And the more assertive you are, and during this, this also shows that you're learning about yourself too. Through learning about yourself and through valuing yourself and putting yourself first, you're going to start to get what you want. But, it's not a bad thing that you put partners first. It's just, if you're putting them first always and not, putting yourself as an important person in the equation, in the relationship, then that is not healthy. Or if it's codependent, like where you're staying in something that's not healthy for you, even though you know you should leave, but you feel like, well, I just can't do it alone. I feel like, if this person's not there in my life, I don't know if I could, be by myself, or I don't know if I could live on my own. Or see, in a past life, you were all about relationships, so you were more, I guess, codependent. In this life, you're learning to be independent. Like, I don't want to have it's not exactly like an I don't need anybody attitude. It's more of you're trying to develop more of a healthier attitude, more like, if this person's not treating me good, I'm going to leave this relationship because I know I'm going to be okay on my own. I don't need this person in my life, and I don't need to be treated maybe like an option instead of a priority. So basically, this whole thing, the true node in the 1st house or in Aries, is you learning about yourself, you becoming independent, you valuing yourself, and realizing that it's okay for you to be part of the equation in the relationship and you to be reciprocated and have those things given back to you. And not to be afraid to be alone, even if, you feel like, I'm not sure if I can do it on my own. Get that confidence. You're working on confidence too, that I can do it alone. I don't need any, it's not a bad, it's kind of like I don't need anybody, but it's not where you're shutting yourself off either. It's a happy medium. Like, you want somebody who's in your life that's healthy. So basically, that's what the North Node or the Rahu in the 1st house is. You knowing yourself, you becoming more assertive in who you are. And basically, during this time, you're going to be learning a lot about yourself. But you really need to get confidence, security, and realize that you don't need anything in your life that is not for your greatest good. And you can do it by yourself. If you're in something because I can't do it alone or I don't want to be alone, that's not a good reason to be in it. And you can do it because your North said so. Your universe will help you and push you toward a healthy situation. But, universe, if you get that confidence, universe will back you, because North Node's in the 1st house. So if you have this, take a chance and realize you're going to be okay to be by yourself. And it's not that you're meant to be alone for this life. It's just meant that you're supposed to value who you are and not accept anything less than you deserve. And you're knowing yourself, getting to know yourself, and it's breaking codependent patterns as well. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope I explained it correctly. If you have questions, put them below. I'd be happy to help you out. And I'm not meaning that every single person who has their North Node in the first house is insecure. It's just you're working on more being independent, you know, or codependent. I know you're going to say, I'm not codependent, you know. Think about what I'm saying, because there's aspects probably about you that you may not be secure in, or you may keep people around you that for the wrong reasons. You got to look at that stuff. Anyway, if you have questions, put them below. I'd be glad to help you out. I have some classes coming up, and I will put links to those below too. They're an aspect class and a beginner's class in November. So if you'd like to, if you would like to take those classes, I'd be more than welcome you. Also, I have something on my website, LIVEVISIONZ.com, and that's with a Z at the end. And it's called Ask the Astrologer. It's $25 for a question. I had so many people last week like put in their information for the question, but or not put the question in, but give me their birth information, and I was like, well, what is this for? So I just wanted to clarify. First, do your payment if you're doing Ask the Astrologer, okay? Do your payment and then fill out the form on that page. And then it's your birth information, then the question. And I also added a section there where you have to let me know what is this for? What reading is this for? So I know what it's for, what kind of, like, what you paid for, you know? And I match it up with what I get from PayPal, and I know exactly who this is. So whatever email you use for PayPal, use the same email address for the Ask the Astrologer, so I know exactly who is doing what. Because I had people not sending payments, but asking questions and saying, oh, I didn't know. And then I had people sending me their birth information, but not the question that they wanted me to answer. It was really, so I changed some stuff on the website so this confusion does not happen. Anyway, I hope this is helpful to you, and yeah, by all means, you know, an astrology reading is $120 for a natal reading, but if you just wanted one question answered, that's fine, 25 bucks. It's like 125 words or whatever. I'll reply back to you. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you, and as always, have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Have a good day.